ring, an undefeated pro with 4 victories. All 4 victories coming by way of KO. Fighting out of Guatemala City, Guatemala, Lester Martinez.
Ok, señores, hagan una buena pelea, saben las reglas. Si alguien cae, por favor, el contrario, dice la esquina neutral, ¿ok? Mucha suerte y gane mejor.
Super middleweights ready to go here inside the ring as Lester Martinez meets Abraham Hernández. 24-year-old Lester Martinez had a pretty interesting professional debut, Smitty.
Yeah, fighting the likes of former world champion Ricardo Mayorga in his pro debut. When you fight Mayorga, I mean, he was, granted, Mayorga was at the beyond the end of his career at that point, but he's such a crazy guy and difficult to deal with mentally as much as physically. But Martinez said he had a good time with it, and he certainly learned from it. And Hernandez, a few fights ago, actually took on world champion Callum Smith. He was stopped early by super middleweight champion Callum Smith. So they both faced some world champions, even though they're still really in the embryonic stages of their careers, although Hernandez at 38 has to get going. It's going to be difficult, I think, for him against Martinez.
Martinez, yeah, I mean, undefeated thus far as a pro and trying to put on a show here tonight.
Martinez told us he was going to be aggressive, very aggressive, but yet with technique. Hernandez says he's primarily a counterpuncher.
Right now it is Hernandez.
Oh, big left hook there by Martinez. That hurt. Now he's making a big mistake. Hernandez is lifting that chin straight up in the air. TJ, that is a no.
Martinez, training and fighting out of Guatemala, said that he really wants to shine and show off that there is talent in Guatemala and be the face of that talent.
Don't like the head of Hernandez, the way when he throws his shot, he just has it like up there on a stick, and that's just such a bad habit.
Touch over a minute remains here in this opening round.
He's going to get clipped with watch that right hand, which Martinez told us is his best shot. He's also found a home for the left hook.
Hernandez trying to throw a combination of his own, but I think he's a bit tentative because the offense coming back his way by Martinez is fast and furious.
Little shoe shine action by Martinez. Nice combination attempted by Hernandez. Blocked, picked off the shots by Martinez.
Right hand to the body finds a home by Martinez. He's done a good job with that jab and has mixed up his targets, starting with the body as well as going to the head. And again, we see that combination attacking the body of Hernandez.
One thing you got to kind of like about what Martinez does, he doesn't just throw one shot at a time. He gets in there and does the little shoe shine stuff. And for the judges, it's good for him because instead of it being 1 or 2 shots, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the judges like that. And that's why he easily won that first round. On my card.
Solid first round. No argument by me, Smitty, for Lester Martinez. Got to believe that he's
You're not
really,
going to argue with me?
I mean,
Come on.
Maybe about many other things, but not that. Let's look at the strategy here employed by Lester Martinez. I mentioned he really mixed up his targets. I think he's got Hernandez feeling pretty uncomfortable as we enter the second round.
Yeah, I agree. He landed one left hook that really got the attention, and then those combination, and he mixed up his attack enough to where Hernandez, as a counterpuncher, I think it's going to be very difficult to figure Martinez out. Martinez, good athlete too, played soccer, he told us in his earlier life.
Yeah, really liked soccer and believed that that would be kind of where his future was at. But when he got into boxing, he liked the individual nature of the sport. And I find that a lot with fighters. They prefer to, rely on themselves rather than a team for how their career progresses. And right now, a lot to be proud and high on for Lester Martinez as he goes out there and looks for the 5th win of his career.
One thing about Martinez, he doesn't throw one punch at a time much. There he did. He threw the right hand, but it's always 1, 2, 3, 4. It's different. And these days, TJ, most fighters aren't used to that. That was a nice digging right to the body. Needs to go back to that left. Boy, was he in position to throw the left hook there, and he just didn't uncoil it. I know he likes the right hand, but I think, and there's the right hand, but I think that left hook really could do a lot of damage. There it is to the body and the head. He's really starting to set down TJ Moore in his shots this round, Martinez is. There's a nice right hand.
You can see the output here by Hernandez. He's very tentative with it. He's almost not comfortable throwing because he knows what's going to come after he throws.
Oh, nice right hand by Martinez, landed solidly. And another one, I think that one hurt.
Yeah, Hernandez in trouble. Martinez coming alive. We'll see.
A lot of time left in the round.
We see a lot of action here with these combinations, throwing 4 or 5 punch combinations. Nice right hand. Floors Hernandez.
That might be it. No, he's listening to the count, but is he hearing it?
He doesn't look like he's in too big of a hurry, and he cannot get up. The referee has seen enough. Lester Martinez, victorious via knockout in the 2nd round. Well earned for the Guatemalan. Really solid stuff. Now 5-0 as a pro, Smitty. That was a treat to see him work tonight.
With 5 KOs. So he's he knows how to end them.
All business. Lester Martinez getting it done tonight here in San Carlos.
A lot to like, with the young man. He does some stuff differently than most other fighters. For example, combinations. Throws a lot of combinations. Typically, guys, when they shoe shine, they do it when they have a guy hurt against the ropes. He does it throughout the fight. So I like that.
Fast bit of work here by Lester Martinez, which actually opened the door for us here in a few moments to chat with Keith Veltri about what is coming up here for RJJ Boxing. But right now we are going to admire some of the work by Lester Martinez, who got it done via knockout, able to get Abraham Hernandez out of there in the 2nd round. And you mentioned a lot to take away from this performance by this young man.
There's a left hook and a right hand. Very accurate. Another right hand. One over the top. 2, 3, 4. Watch the combinations. There's a left hook. And there's the coup de grace, TJ. Told us it was his best shot, and wow, that's nice. It's a good shot of it. Left hook gets him in position. Right hand, night-night.
On the button, down goes Hernandez for the official time of our stoppage. Here's Lupe.
Hamid Juarez reaches the count of 10 with an official time of 1 minute 37 seconds of the 2nd stanza, declaring the winner by way of knockout, still undefeated, Lester Martinez.